Okay, so I'm here trying to make some hash brown patties. I had a bag of the Aldi's brand or Walmart brand actually because it's called Seasons. It's shredded, they're frozen shredded. My goodness, potatoes. My lord, I can't talk today. Anyways, I took about 2 cups worth, 3 eggs that I literally just mashed in here with my hands. Right now, I have some dried up onion powder that, all you gotta do is add some water to it if you're fine. But it's so hot in here in the humidity, and the onion powder is still good, okay? It's still flavorful. Don't come at me. And I put some black pepper in here, a few dashes of turmeric, along with some garlic powder, of course. And I grinded a little bit of the sea salt in here. And what you see, the green, is a little bit of parsley, as well as some it's dried parsley in here. Oh my lord. And I threw in some chopped eye seasoning, which is also dried out. And dun, 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 look at that. You see the greenness? Frozen spinach. It's fresh. I bought fresh spinach and I put that back in the freezer, because then when I crunched it up, it came out more, like really minced like. Instead of buying the pre-frozen spinach, okay? You get a big difference when you buy pre-frozen spinach versus buying fresh spinach, putting it in the freezer. It chops, it literally will break up in your hand. So anyways, I literally just put that in here in the bag and I am mashing it all together. Okay, so those are my ingredients. This is something I'm doing off of a whim because I've been wanting some more pancakes. I made some blueberry oatmeal pancakes the other day, and I made enough. I only made like 9 patties, really 8. The 9th one was like really small. But baby girl was tearing them up. I love them and enjoy them as well. It came out to about 55 calories per pancake, so that's not bad. But yeah, so this is my mixture, and I have here a few slices of cheese that I'm going to put. I'm basically going to take a handful. Okay, I'm going to put a slice of cheese because I don't have any shredded cheese right now. I literally am using what I have here in the house because I won't be grocery shopping for another few days. So more than likely, I will redo this recipe, and you can do it with the shredded cheese in it and mix all that together. But since I have the sliced cheese, I can either make the patties, put them in my oil, or you can put them in your air fryer if you want. I'm not going to put this in my air fryer because of all the egg mixture. I want this to fry all the way through, and sometimes you just like the fried version of things versus the air fryer. And for something like this, I do not want to put it in my air fryer, so I'm not. Okay. That's what we got, and I'm gonna show you. My oil is getting a little too hot. It's on medium heat, number 4. Okay, but it's some oil that I had, some avocado oil. Actually, it's avocado oil, vegetable oil, but let's turn this down because we don't want it to burn. Avocado oil. I had this oil sitting in the pot. Okay, that's why I said I couldn't remember what it was, but it was still good, and there's no need to throw it away. I use this oil only for vegetable items, but now this egg about to be up in there. Whew. Yeah, so let's let this cool down a bit, okay? Let's turn it down, Doesn't need to scorch and burn the outside, okay, before it actually cooks the inside. We don't want that. So let it cool down. You can take it off the heat if you want, but I'm just turning that down. Since I'm holding the camera with one hand, I got the food in the other. Alright, so I'm just going to show y'all that, and maybe, I'll just go ahead and come back and show y'all the finished product. But that's what I got. That's the recipe. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I still wanted to put them in the skillet. Like, they started cooking through it, and my oil started getting really like bubbly to where I couldn't even see it. I'm like, I ain't got time for that. I don't want it burnt. But look at that. It almost looks like a crab cake patty. And that's how you make some really good crab cakes. You actually do form them, and you put them in a pan to sear them, and then you will bake them off in your oven. Even with a really good steak, that's how you do it. Okay, you always finish things off in the oven. So with me, anyways, with these patties, they are turning out really, really well. Starting in the oil, right here, see those bubbles? Too much. And then finishing them off with a nice crisp coating in the skillet on very low heat. This way also I can save my cheese inside. Let me know if you're gonna try this or if you've done something like this and some tips you may have. I didn't use flour or anything like that because these should just be simple ingredient, quick potato cakes. But it tastes really good. Okay, so I made one small one just to test out my oil. It's so hard to do this without my stand right now. Sorry guys. Anyways, I made this one small one. Look at that, nice and green because of the spinach and ingredients. But it's so tasty. But the other ones I have been putting cheese. You see here, I got the cheese inside. I was folding it. And just to show you what I'm talking about, I put 2 more inside of the oil like this. Now, I believe this is because the mixture is still kind of cold and it's cooling down my oil. Plus, it's not it's the ball, the consistency of the batter is not thick. So it's not holding in the egg, you know, and it's not holding in the cheese per se. Anyways, right over here, I took some of the mixture and made it. This is like literally like the last of the mixture, so it's very thin. And I just put it in a skillet. I just threw it in a skillet just now, so it's still cooking on low heat. And it's more like a hash pancake. So, in conclusion, it may actually be best to make them nice and thin and keep them in the skillet and just cook them on low heat with less oil. Okay, there's the experiment for today. Okay, so here's the first ones that I made. The patties, spinach, potato, egg patties. These have a little bit of cheese inside. That's why you see the extra crust when they were pan seared, which tastes so good. This one was the patty that I had when I did not put the cheese in the patty and I threw it in the skillet. But I folded and put cheese in the middle to make basically a potato spinach grilled cheese. And then the last 2 patties that I had, basically it's all the same ingredients. I just put the cheese on top. So yeah, and I already gave baby girl a piece and she's loving it. My child, thank God, she's not a picky eater. I know there are a lot of picky eaters out there, but if your kids love French fries and potatoes and cheese, I'm just saying, you can throw some spinach in there and they will never know. You can just tell them that's just the flavor, ingredients. I mean, seriously, you can get a nice serving of veggies in this away. All right, I hope you can try it out. Have fun with it. Clearly, I made this recipe and I did it first time on y'all. Usually, you know, I'll try to do something, perfect it, but why not? Because it still tastes great. You can go ahead and work on your own presentation as you feel you need, but that's what I have for you guys. I hope you like it. Or if you have something similar, let me know. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Peace and many blessings.